all parents try to instill their values on their kids. And so if you're like, well, teaching my child to be compassionate and love themselves and their fellow creatures and the earth, that's brainwashing. We all try to instill our values.
Hey guys, Serena here, and today I'm bringing you my interview with Dr. Michael Greger. For those of you who don't know, he is an author, a doctor, and a researcher, and the founder of nutritionfacts.org, where he's put out a well-researched video nearly every day on a different nutrition topic for the past few years. He's also the author of the best-selling book, How Not to Die, and the forthcoming book, How Not to Diet. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. And also please ignore how I look and sound in this video. This is what I sound like when I have been sleep deprived for a whole week and then I had to get up at 7:30 in the morning. So if it seems like I'm only half awake when I'm doing this interview, that's because I probably was. All right, let's jump into it. Good morning. We are here at Vegan Summerfest.
With oatmeal.
And I'm with Dr. Michael Greger, who I've known for a long time.
Since she was this big.
And I just want to ask you a couple questions about the safety of raising vegan kids. So yeah, is it safe to raise kids on a vegan diet?
It's not safe to raise kids on a non-vegan diet. Look at the skyrocketing rates of childhood obesity and the leading causes of death and disability in the United States. I can't imagine raising a kid any other way.
How concerned should parents be if they're not doing it right? Like there's all these reports about, this malnourished vegan infant or things like that.
No, it's critically important for everyone to raise their kids right. But it's true for vegan parents, there is critically important nutrient, vitamin B12. And so it's critical for a regular reliable dose. If you're an adult, you've got some stores in your liver after you stop eating animal products that'll take you months, even years before developing deficiency symptoms. But a vegan infant of a vegan mother who has not been supplementing starts out with little or no levels and can become deficient very quickly, which can be life-threatening. So you could argue that it's even more important for plant-based families to be up on how to do it right.
Any other supplements that you would recommend vegans feed their kids?
As infants, obviously the best thing to feed is to have the mother eat well and exclusively breastfeed her infant. But as kids grow older, they have the same kind of needs that older vegans do. Critically important to get vitamin B12, maybe vitamin D, depending on how much sunlight you get. Considering a long chain omega-3 fatty acid supplement like DHA may be a good idea. But I think for kids, the one thing you see a big difference between adults is they have such small stomachs that the caloric density of plant foods is such that great for adults trying to lose weight, right? Because they can stuff themselves and still lose weight because there's so few calories in whole healthy plant foods, most whole healthy plant foods. But for kids, they need those extra calories to grow. And so they may need to really pack their diet with calorie-dense foods. So we're talking nuts, seeds, nut butters, seed butters, avocados, smoothies, kind of trail mixy kind of things. Really intensely concentrated sources of calories. Just because, if they just sit down to a salad, they're just going to fill up too quick before they get enough calories to support optimal growth.
So, okay, here's the next question, because I've gotten this a lot growing up vegan. Is it brainwashing your kids to raise them vegan?
Brainwashing your kids? All parents try to instill their values on their kids. And so if you're like, well, teaching my child to be compassionate and love themselves and their fellow creatures and the earth, that's brainwashing. We all try to instill our values. But that's just a silly term when it comes to just sharing your highest self with your family.
Excellent.
Enjoy purple sweet potatoes.
Those are delicious. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Please give this video a big thumbs up right now, and also subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will be notified next week when I release another video. Alright, see you then!